I just wanted to give the public and the employees kind of an update on where we're at with hiring a county engineer. As you know, on May 27th, we terminated the contract with the county engineer and placed him on administrative leave. May 28th, the county engineer position was posted. And June 3rd, the assistant engineer accepted the appointment as the interim engineer. He received out of class A at that time. Moving ahead to July 15th, we did have, well, I should say, we have interviewed in closed session 2 candidates. The DOT has provided us some great guidance on how to, what to look for in a county engineer, what requirements, some standard interview questions, just gave a lot of good background information on credentials that we need to look for. As a board, we still haven't had any discussion as far as what new direction was mentioned and what we're looking for in an engineer. We haven't talked collectively about that. I think we've got an opportunity now, we can do that. We do need an interim engineer. I need to know, I would like to know what our process is going to be for contacting a local county to enter into a 28E for an interim county engineer. I think we need to get that set up right away. The instructions we're getting from the DOT, we've got some projects that require an interim engineer with a plan to hire an engineer. I don't know if we can model our 28E off of the one that we just entered into with Harrison County. I mean, it sounds like a good starting point to me.
Harrison County engineer retired or resigned.
That's correct. So it was the Harrison County engineer that our Pot County engineer went up to cover for them.
And their new one resigned too.
Yes, that's correct. So there's no sense talking to Harrison County. We can work with Mills County, Montgomery County, Cass, Shelby.
We don't have to work with a county engineer, they just have to have an Iowa engineer license.
And that's part of the guidance that the DOT.
Advanced guidance, that's why it's called that. Why they're sticking their nose in, that's their part of the DOT business.
Okay, so what's our plan? What should we do?
Hire an engineer, we just had interviewed a couple. All from the job.
Okay.
You know, what's, I would like to make a job offer today to the candidate that we interviewed, I think, 2 weeks ago. And then right away if accepted, it's a possibility we could use that individual as an intern.
As the interim.
But I agree that we have to do something. We could, if we absolutely had to, we could hire or have an engineering firm with a engineering license to handle any projects that require federal funding that require a signature. So rather not go that way. However, that's not.
Tim, I agree with you. I was impressed with both of these gentlemen that came in to interview. Very qualified. But I'm going to say that the one we interviewed 2 weeks ago probably has more experience as an engineer and the experience that we need in place. I would go with Tim and say this. I would be one to.
I would, yeah. I was impressed with both as well.
Yeah.
I think the candidate that we interviewed first has more county experience than the other one. But
Well, anyway, we can move on to the next agenda item. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that we were working towards a solution and getting a county engineer hired.
Okay, discussion and/or decision for the board to approve an offer to hire a county engineer.
I would make that motion to offer the position to the candidate we interviewed 2 weeks ago.
I'll say.
Discussion.
I feel we're offering him too much money. I think the gentleman that was here today had more experience and could really jump in and hit the ground running.
No doubt, we've got some issues we need to overcome in the county. And I think by bringing a total outsider in, I think we set him up for success. Where I think if you bring back or hire somebody who's been closer to the county in their past relationships, that they're somewhat tainted or there's relationships that have already been established. And I just think it would be better for the county to go in a new direction and find somebody who is totally new to the area.
I think the first gentleman we interviewed did have a new direction that I was very interested in, and that's expanding our residential development in the county. He was very articulate with the direction he was wanting to take Pottawattamie County if he could get the job. Again, I mean, both gentlemen were very impressive, and we might need a second engineer, if you know what I mean, down the road soon. And so I'm going to say we got to do already interview who. I'm going to say let's let Tim offer the job to the first one we interviewed. And I think he's very impressive.
Does your motion include the salary package and the benefits?
That we discussed, yes.
Then I can't be in favor of that.
You know, in relation to that, this board, since I've been on, definitely since you've been on, we try to pay our department heads. We're the 10th largest county in this state. We try to pay all of our department heads and elected officials in that top 10 range. And that's where that salary was put in. That's fresh, you know.
We haven't heard any comments from you, especially.
When you vote.
Roll call.
Chairman Belt,
Aye.
Supervisor Miller,
Nay.
Supervisor Wickman,
Aye.
Supervisor Jorgensen,
Aye.
Supervisor Shea.
Nay.